What is up, my friends, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a very silly Protoss challenge that I've been wanting to do for a while. I'm going to be hallucinating units, but then actually building them after. Now, I haven't thought this entire challenge through yet, but I do have a couple of ideas of what could work nicely. So, excuse me. The first units that came to mind were the Stargate units, Oracles and Phoenixes. So, against Terran, for example, we're playing against the Terran right now. You could hallucinate a Phoenix, right? That is pretty normal to do, actually. Is there any way... What's he gonna say? That you're gonna play normal? Oh. Actually, pretty tough question, to be honest. Even for me, it's pretty hard. I guess he's a little desperate for TVP. So what I'm gonna do is... or sorry, I was talking about the Phoenix, right? You can hallucinate a Phoenix. Then... this is actually pretty high level stuff here. This is a build that might only work at very high levels. If you make a sentry to hallucinate a Phoenix, it usually means you're not playing Stargate. So then they could do things that they would not do against Stargate, but they would do against other stuff, like, for example, a Widowmine drop, right? But since I'm going to hallucinate a Phoenix, make him think that I don't have Phoenixes, but then actually build Phoenixes, if he Widowmine drops me, I can snipe the medevac and get ahead right away. That's basically the idea. Another plan could be to hallucinate an Oracle and then actually bank up a couple Oracles. Okay, oh, please pay attention. I'm not gonna kill it because, I don't know, for some reason I thought he might be typing or something. That was maybe a bit too kind, but I had the feeling because he was typing earlier that he might be typing there, so I didn't want to do it to him. Okay. It's a little bit of... That was my act of kindness for the day, guys. I'm not gonna do any more of those. That's my act of kindness for the day. Now, since I'm gonna play mind games, I'm also gonna hide my second pylon. Or, well, hide it. I'm gonna build it in my main base, which is relatively uncommon because you want a battery in the natural usually, but I guess we'll see. Now, for the first game, I would love to go for that Stargate play. I don't actually know how Foxer plays PvP. He always strikes me as someone that's pretty good in just regular macro games, so that's what I would expect. I think I would ideally play against someone that plays very aggressive with maybe, I would say, medevac or Raven harassment or maybe even Banshee, right? So I'm gonna go for the Adept first. Adept doesn't cost a lot of gas, so you can easily get the Stargate out. Then I'll make the Sentry, and then I'll make Warp Gate. I think that's the way we're gonna do this. Should be fine. It's a little strange, I guess, but it should be fine. Now, if we're gonna get... Actually, I should have been scouting more, because this guy was literally just talking about how you can do troll builds, which I assume he just means, like, cheesy attacks with against Protoss. And then I'm out here not scouting at all. So that is not the smartest thing I've ever done, but... it's okay. Surely we'll figure it out. Let's make a pylon here just in case. So now we have this. I'm going to hallucinate a Phoenix instantly. And then I'm going to start chrono boosting Phoenixes like a baboon. Now, what do I make behind this? I think I'm going to go for another Adept. Just because, once again, they are pretty gas cheap. That way I can chrono boost my Phoenix a little better. I'm not even sure this is a full wall, by the way. Because the Reaper clip. It's kind of hard to tell. Okay, Cyclone. Okay. Please... I wanted to save it a little bit longer so I could maybe bait him in later. But it's a pretty good start nonetheless. Right now, he already thinks that I am not gonna go... oh, I didn't get my Warp Gate. That I'm not gonna go for Phoenixes. Probably thinks it's Blink. So he might move across to my base. Actually, I'm gonna make a Zealot. Just so I can afford his next Phoenix as well. He might move to my base and then I can lift his... Cyclones. He's going to be very surprised when he sees it, that is for sure. You know what? I'm actually going to get a third gas here. Because I feel like he might try to go for an attack, and I want to be able to get a Twilight Council at some point. That is my plan. Now, if I show him the Zealot, it's definitely going to look like Phoenixes, so I don't want that to happen. Let me cancel one probe so I can keep building Phoenixes. Now, I do hope that if he attacks me, it's going to come from... actually, let me get a pylon over here. So I can scout a... I wouldn't think it's going to be medevac still, but it totally could be, right? So, let's see. You guys can be chilling over here for now. Let's get a 50. Dude, they take so much gas. Holy crap. I can't even afford... I've been wanting to make the Twilight Council forever. I haven't been able to afford it. Get a pylon out here as well. Now, it sucks for me that he hasn't gone for another attack. That would have been very, very nice. Let's scout with another Phoenix over here. And then I'm going to get the Twilight Council after. That is the idea. Now, 5 minutes really... I mean, I think we're already kind of beyond the point of a drop, to be honest. But let's see. Is it time for me to move out? I think it might be time for me to move out. Okay. Oh, only one Cyclone? I thought it was going to be 2. Okay, that is slightly unpleasant for us. You know what? I'm going to do something a little risky. Well, not necessarily risky. Well, I'm taking the risk that he's gonna attack me. That's kind of the thing. Okay, let's scout with this now. He's gonna go for that Phoenix probably with the Cyclone. At least I hope so. Is he not here? Hello? No, I want to... Come on, man. My mind games. Let me kill that before it finishes at least. Okay. So he didn't move out, but that is okay. Oh, it looks like he's moving out over there. Yeah. That makes sense. Let's get charged. I don't think I want to spend all my lifts. I think that is the right way to go about it. I don't think I want to be spending all my lifts. So I can still lift. I think I saw a tank there, right? So I can still lift the tank, for example. Army should be right in front of my natural right now. Exactly. There we go. We can go for some nice lifts on both of those tanks. G is called. And there you go. That is game number 1. And I know it might look like an early GG, but he was going to lose this entire army. Battery was here as well. Didn't have cloak for the Banshee. Everything was going to die. So this was going to be a very painful defeat for him. And even though you couldn't really see it directly, I would say that the strategy already worked here because he's not doing something that you... Like, why would you make a Banshee against someone going for the Phoenixes, right? The Cyclone here is also quite useless. If you want to do this kind of attack against someone playing Phoenix, you would more likely go for 3 racks instead of the Starport, make Stim and Combat Shield. So I would say that our strategy really worked. You couldn't see it directly yet, but it was a fantastic warm-up game. Let's go to game number 2. Game number 2 is going to be against another Terran. Okay, now I might go for the Phoenix strategy again, just because we didn't fully see it come to fruition last game, right? And then I think we can save the Oracle for the game after that. Now, there's also a couple of other things, but I feel like if you do hallucination strats later in the game... Where do I guess I'll just build it here. If you do them later into the game, it's less likely that your opponent reads into it and give you some kind of mind game. Like, if I, for example, hallucinated Colossus, I would have to fight with it, right? And sending just in one Colossus walking, I can do it. It sounds really dumb, but I could do that. But if I fight with my main army and I'm trying to fight with a fake Colossus just to show I don't have one, I'm gonna lose my entire army and then I'm gonna make the Colossus afterwards, right? Like, it's just a little bit harder to make that happen. Just because it's harder, that's not gonna stop me, of course. I kind of like the idea of just walking in his base with a Colossus, to be honest, as well. Maybe if the opportunity arises, I can go for a little double mind game there. Fake Phoenix, into fake Colossus, into Colossus. Just a standard Mark build. You guys have definitely seen crazier things, especially over the last couple of weeks, I want to say. So you guys are not going to be too shocked by that anymore, I think. Or maybe you are, I don't know. I feel like different things are crazy to different people. Did pull 2 extra SCVs there. That let me know that he is probably not SCV scouting. Otherwise, he would have had 4 SCVs not mining, which is a little bit crazy. It is a double gas build. Okay. Does that change my plan? I don't think it... Well... Okay, I do think I want to get a pylon at the front against that. That is one thing, because I might need a battery. I could also go for the recall on this probe. It's actually not a crazy thing to do, by the way. Recalling the probe is actually worth it. The problem is that you kind of want to time it perfectly, right? I feel like the Reaper should be finishing now, so I'm going to go for the recall now. There we go. Okay, let's see. Do we see the Reaper show up? We did not see the Reaper show up. Okay. Here's the thing. If you send it across, then it's going to be hella dumb for me to recall it. It's still economically worth it, but then I would have preferred to keep scouting, you know? That's kind of the thing. Now, I'm not going to be able to hide my Stargate, I think, against double gas. Maybe for that reason I could have decided to wall this off. That would have been okay. I'm going to do it slightly different this game. I'm going to get Warp Gate first. Before the Sentry, And then I'll go double Adept instead. Okay, so there is indeed a Reaper. How do I want to do this? Like, I'm kind of fighting 2 battles here. Like, first of all, I want to hide my meme, right? But I also don't want to just die to the thing. But I hate when probes bug out on that. It happens quite often. It's quite annoying, actually. Okay, let's see. Do I need another Adept here already? I'm not quite sure. How do I want to do this? I can tell that the build does... Maybe I can actually... Can I wall this off real quick, maybe? And then I'll make a Sentry now. I think that should be okay, actually. I don't know if he can still jump there. I'm a little afraid of that. I don't know if he can still jump there. Even if the Sentry's late, as long as he doesn't see the Phoenix, that works for me, right? So, don't really have to worry about that. Let's see. There we go. Now we're gonna go for the Hallucinated. thingy, of course. He's gonna see it now. I think he is playing Cyclone as well, actually. There would have been more Reapers and stuff here already, I think, so... Okay. What I'm gonna do is... The Reaper's coming back home. So I am just going to position my Adepts over here, as well as the Sentry. Yeah, it is indeed gonna be another Cyclone, that's what I thought. Okay. Then I'll just add the gateways again. And yeah, I'll just be chilling. I mean, we're pretty much in the same situation as last game, right? I have my Phoenixes on the way. He thinks I'm not playing Phoenixes, most likely. He could be going for a big attack. And for that reason, I'm going to be getting the extra gateways in already. Now, should I go for the third gas in the same way I did it last game? That is a good question. Reaper shouldn't be able to get by, I think. I'll warp Zealots here in the back. Zealots are actually extremely good against this kind of pushes, by the way. It might be surprising to you. But if your Phoenixes can lift stuff, the Zealots are just going to be able to close the distance as well and make them really, really good. Okay, so here we go. His attack is very close. He's going to try to bunker me up. And then the Phoenixes are going to arrive just in time, I think. Okay, not in time to stop that first shot, but look at this. The Phoenixes once again, guys. I mean, it's a very similar way to last game, but they just don't think you can be going for... Oh, I need one more lift. There we go. They just don't think you can be going for Phoenixes after that. But then the Phoenixes show up, and it's so freaking painful. Let me pull this one back. This attack is indeed going to get crushed. The medevac is going to die. GG is called again. Hey, this seems like a pretty good strategy, to be honest, guys. Can you ask for help in TVP? No, I suck too. That's an honest answer, by the way. My TVP... I'm 6k with my Protoss. Almost as high as my Terran, by the way. Just saying. Not gonna make any further comments about that. Units lost almost 4 times. Yeah, it's a good build, guys. It legitimately looks like a very strong build. These guys are very solid Grandmaster Terrans, and the Mind Game destroyed them both, right? Now here, his build was actually a little bit better already, because he went for the 2 racks instead of the 1 racks like my last opponent did, right? But if he knew it was Phoenixes, probably would have skipped the first Cyclone. Either you skip the first Cyclone or you only make Cyclones, and then you go for the Viking as well. But once again, I mean, the hidden Phoenixes, they're just so powerful because they immobilize your units, right? Like the Siege Tank is far forward, Cyclone and the Siege Tank instantly useless, then my Zealots close the gap. After this, I'm not going to do the Phoenix build again because I like my variety, but this Mind Game is really, really awesome. I guess we can call it a fantastic second warm-up game. Let's go to game number 3. Okay, game number 3 is against another Terran called Sushi Chef. Okay, now we are playing on Mothership, which is an unpleasant map for air units. I have literally been vetoing this map in every tournament match I've played with Terran, purely because there's air blockers. And I don't know if you guys have ever had the amazing pleasure of trying to drop with medevacs with air blockers. It's absolutely horrible. I don't know, you can't even really see them very well. Like, especially if you come in from an awkward angle, it's hard to tell. Yeah, what happens with medevacs is not that they just treat it like a corner of the map. It's that they start, like, you know, like running into the air blocker, and they just never arrive. I have to imagine something very similar is going to happen with oracles, but it is what it is. Now, I am hoping that we are not going to run into a double gas, because I think... I'm not sure exactly why. I feel like I must have had a reason for this before, because the thought came up for a reason, I guess. But I thought that I would rather not have to make the second adept when going for oracles. It's probably because it's a little more time sensitive, I guess, right? Hey, I thought of just going into the main base with like 2 or 3 oracles and ravaging SCVs. You can also make a fake oracle, but then put real stasis wards in front of the guy's base as well. That would be also freaking hilarious. They're like, wait, wasn't that thing fake? What the hell? Okay, this is... Oh, this has to be his base. Unless he scouted really ridiculously early. Yeah, this is his base. Let's see. Gas 1, gas 2, unfortunately. It is what it is. We will have to do with what we have. Hey, proxy oracle would be very, very nice. But then I won't be able to... put stasis wards in my own base, I guess, in case I need to defend an attack. That is a little bit scary, but I do like the idea of actually going for it anyway, because I am me. You guys are already used to me at this point. Hey, can you build here? It looks like a place where you wouldn't be able to build, but I don't know. Actually, I do have to fake the second pylon, because since SCV is here, otherwise it's going to be too obvious, I think. And a battery would be incredibly nice to have anyway, similar to last game, right? There we go. I'm not sure what the timing of the third pylon would be. I mean, I think I can build it already, actually. Yeah, I'll just build it already. Why the heck not? Here we go. Yeah, then we saturate this with our gas. warp gate is delayed anyway. Yeah, this actually looks perfectly fine to me, to be honest. I'm gonna be short on the minerals for the second unit, I guess, but that's okay. Well, I mean, it's a sentry, so no, I think it actually works out well. Okay, nice. Okay, so we build a Stargate over here, and then we go back with Mr. Probe, and then we should be able to get Mr. Sentry out soon enough. Should I go for the double adept again? I think I actually can. Because once again, I don't have to rush with the first Oracle or anything like that, right? Now, what do I... Oh, I don't want him to see this, actually. Yeah, I'll just hide it. I think there's a chance he sees it and I don't want him to, so it is what it is. Stargate is going to be done somewhat soon. Oh, this is a cliff. I always forget about this. This is the most sneaky, natural jump-up cliff ever, by the way. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? One of the reasons why... Oh, he's going in right away. Oh, I don't mind that at all for me. That's quite nice, because he's going to lose the Reaper instantly. Shouldn't kill more than one probe, I want to say. Unless I mess it up. Let's see, I could also shade. That would be a pretty good idea, probably. Let's see, I could block him. Okay. Actually, I can finish one, right? Hey, that's kind of nice. Look at that. Please die. Thank you. Hey, very nice. Okay. That's pretty good. Nothing to complain about. Now, the problem is that he saw I didn't have a Stargate in my base. So let's hope he's blind, okay? That is the best thing that we can hope for, right? Wait, you can probably chrono boost something from the minimap, I would guess, right? He did make a Hellion, so I'm not quite sure if these gateways are as necessary as the other ones, but I'm gonna go for them anyway to be safe. Then we're gonna get a pylon over here, I guess. Let's see. Oracle's totally real. Oh, that's a... Oh, God. Oh, no. Oof. Guys, I'm about to freaking make 3 oracles against someone who's playing 2 factory Cyclone all in. Okay, this is not going to be pleasant, I think. I mean, maybe it is. Why did he not... He didn't even react! This guy freaking nerves of steel, man. He could have been losing workers over there. Doesn't give a single fork about me. Okay. Now, the reason I went for the Robo is because the Robo is pretty much the counter to Cyclones, for the most part. Okay, oh, he did lock onto both. I thought he missed one of them. There we go. Let's just keep adding batteries, I guess. At some point, he should be losing a... Why is that L, by the way? Freaking Oracle. Oh my goodness. That's an awkward key. Okay, let's warp with some more stuff. Fake Oracle's gonna come out again. He shouldn't be able to kill that. He does have the upgrade now, so let's keep that in mind. Okay, let's see. Guess it's gonna be a good scout as well. Then we make a War Prism with this. And then hope that we can micro well enough, basically. That's the idea. Okay, let's see. What do we have over here? Another factory? An armory? What the heck? Okay, wait. Guys, did he... Don't tell me this guy did not see the Oracle the first time. Why did he react to this one and not the other one? Guys, oh, well, there's no way, right? Please tell me there's no way. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. I'm just scared of going in now because it's like there's like a million Cyclones at home with the freaking mag field upgrade. I do not want a piece of that. Come on. Wait, is he actually gonna stay at home now? Come on, man. Move out, brother. Come on. And these oracles are waiting. I mean, Stasis Wards would actually go freaking ham right now, by the way. That is for sure. Should I do... Wait. I think it's actually a pretty sick idea, right? Let's see. Are they at home? Please tell me they're still at home. Get charge as well. Yeah, they are still... What is it? Okay, he's afraid of something. I don't know what it is, but he's very afraid. Okay, so... This is such a dumb strat. So we faked a couple oracles, and now I'm gonna put 5,000 Stasis Wards on the map. Basically, that is the whole idea here. Okay. So if he moves out, he should be walking into these Stasis Wards. Okay, then I'm gonna hide these here. He could theoretically have the barracks flying, right? He doesn't have it yet, but he could have it at some point. This is so funny. I just went from... I don't know if he realized. No, This must be the most confusing game of this guy's life. There's no way. He sees a fake Oracle. He sees no tech in my main base, but there's a fake Oracle. Then there's a Stargate here that hasn't built anything, right? And he's probably just wondering... I think he has no idea what's going on. There's no way he realized he can even guess this. Like, this is so crazy. Now, I did make too many batteries because I was convinced he was going to go pretty all in with that. Maybe even with like an SCV pool or something like that, right? So, okay. Now, if he moves out, like we can kill him in an instant. If he moves out and gets caught, but he's still so scared, isn't he? Look at he's actually just waiting there. Oh my goodness, a big army, guys. He could. This could be the greatest thing ever. This could actually be the greatest thing that's ever happened in the history of StarCraft. Come on. No, they're gonna time out! Why are you so slow, my friend? I needed you to move out, man. I needed him to move out. Ah, it is what it is. We'll just put some other ones. Okay, so now he sees a million stasis wards. Oh, please. Escape fast enough. Escape fast enough. No, not like this. Okay, that would have been great. this guy. Oh, I love this. This is actually the greatest. Okay, more stasis wards. I actually have another one for this ramp, I think. Also, he doesn't really want to scan everything all the time. It's just going to be hella annoying for him, right? Hey, for some reason, I feel like going for a mothership this game. I guess I can't make the... That's a bit annoying. I can't make the fleet beacon anymore because the Stargate already died. I could have made it before it died. That would have been nice, but sadly not going to happen this time. Okay, so I'm playing Mass Zealot basically against someone who's Mass Blue Flame Hellion. That is probably one of the more sane things I've done, so it is what it is. Let's get a couple of extra gases now, and then we're going to try to hit like a nice triple prong or something. Prism in the main, this army in the natural, I guess, and this army at the third base. That sounds about right. Okay, so he's going to be here with his units. Oh, he actually found me. Okay, let's go you over there. And then we're going to attack here. There might be a turret here, to be honest. That would be very non-surprising if there was. Oh, there is not a turret. Okay, then I'm going to back off a little bit. Wait, make sure to warp in over here. Okay. Actually, kill that and walking into the natural is pretty great. Now we're going to go back here. Like, Immortals are insane against Cyclones, right? Absolutely mental. Okay, let's see if I can target down enough of them. Oh my goodness, they are actually getting popped like balloons. The Cyclones are pretty much all gone already. I don't think he realized his entire main base is gone at the same time. Okay. Also here, a lot of damage from these Zealots, by the way. Let's hold position that bad boy. Probably kill a reactor. They do have +1, so that's not bad. Now, oh no, it's an air blocker. Of course it is. Okay. I was about to hide there, but nope, I don't think you can. Maybe you can. I'm not going to stay around to find out. Okay, so I'm going to make another thingy because it worked really well. Now, I still have my homies over here, so I can put down some more stasis wards, of course. Should probably go for another run-by, I think. That would be a pretty decent idea. Archons are always a good idea against mech, though it is slightly more questionable when you play against Mass Cyclone. Okay, that's something to keep in mind. Still pretty okay, but you're always going to have to be careful, I think. Oh, do not want to get caught. He does find that stasis. I mean, he got so many units already freaking caught. Look at that. 2 tanks are going to die as well. Going to be able to warp in 1 million units over here. Let me pop that. Here we go. Going to attack those from the side. And I think we have absolutely dismantled him here, to be honest. I can even activate the oracles at this point. But I don't have too much energy. This one actually has a little bit, so I can use it. We're going to get in this mineral line as well. You should have been going back into the main base. He's trying to get far. Now, we have a thing called energy recharge that I would have been able to use. And there we go. What an absolute clown fiesta of a game. I need to see it, guys. Did he not see the freaking Oracle the first time? I have to know, okay? This is of the utmost importance. Please tell me he saw this. If he didn't see that, that would be... Come on. Okay, Oracle's there now. He moves it. Okay. Okay, respect. Respect. What he did was he realized he was fake and he didn't want to show his Cyclones. I mean, to be honest, I already saw what he was doing, but because he didn't show the Cyclones, I didn't know they were like right in front of my base or still at home. So that's actually very well done. I mean, I think most people, including myself, I would have just gone to kill the hallucination. But respect, that's actually a very cool move. Now, this really, from his POV, this must have been the most confusing game ever. Strategy still worked because the stasis wards were nice. I mean, really, it could have been better, right? To be honest, I think we won because he was scared. Like, I don't know if he thought I was doing blink DTs or something, but like him chilling in his natural with a wall and a turret was pretty funny to say the least. That's it for game number 3. Let's go to the final game. Okay, the final game of the day is going to be against another Terran. I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. I already played this guy today with this challenge, and I played a banger game, and I was like, hell yeah. And then I realized that I did my own challenge wrong. Because what I did is I used my hallucination to mind game him, and then I didn't actually build the unit. Like, it was a great mind game. But I was like, oh yeah, this is great. Oh, this is going to be a good... It was the first game, too. It was a good first game for the video. That I was like, wait a second. What did I just do? Like, I completely messed it up. Now, I did also go for the Phoenixes against him. So I think this game I will go for the Oracles again. And this game, hopefully, you know, we're playing somewhat of a more normal game, not against like a multi-factory thing. So I can actually fly into his base with 3 oracles. I do think the proxy oracle build felt quite nice, to be honest. I think we can totally do that again. So I will. Unless he follows my probe or something annoying, then obviously we can build it at home. But I feel like proxying would... I mean, that way you can just fly into the main so easily, which is very, very nice, right? Perfect for this strategy. I mean, even last game, the stasis wards were great. It's like another one of those things where... You know, some of the stasis wards expired and he saw like a couple of the other ones, but still, they did make me feel incredibly safe. Like, if I didn't have those stasis wards, he could have probably pushed and killed me at some point. I mean, I was lucky that he didn't, right? But still. Now, let's see if it's going to be double gas or single gas. We will find out very, very shortly. Kind of depends on... Okay, that looks like a single gas already, else he wouldn't be down here. Could try to block his base a little bit, but my... Yeah, I took a hit. Never mind then. Then I'll just go back home. And I want to go towards my proxy location anyway, so that's all good. Imagine, you know, sometimes you can actually own yourself. Like, if I would have blocked him too well, the Reaper, the Marine would have finished, and then I wouldn't be able to proxy, so... That also would have been a bit of a problem. Oh, I did forget... Oh, my second pylon is a little late. Let's just make this one right here. And then I guess I'll just make the third one in my natural instead. I just didn't want to get supply block for too long, basically. But it's okay. He might see that that pylon is late, but that's, you know... If he's a rocket scientist, then what can we do against him anyway, right? Let's see. When is that going to finish? Soon enough, actually. It's okay. It's a pretty big map as well, to be honest, so... Nothing to be worried about. In fact, he's, you know, if he sees the pylon and my gateway, it would have already been okay anyway. Now, let's send this guy back. We didn't confirm the double gas, but it looked like it. So, or sorry, that it was single gas. I think I'm gonna go sentry first then, this game. I could still make blind batteries. It looks like... Actually, I'm gonna send this across, because it appears that he's not even playing Reaper. And then you always want to send your units across. Now, how do I want to handle this? Because his follow-up is going to be way stronger, right? And I might not be able to get away doing something as slow as the builds I've been doing so far. Dude, I don't know, hallucinating Oracle is L, and it feels so weird that I rather click on it with my mouse. I don't want to press L. I barely know where that key is. I do not... Oh! Sorry, I had to. I don't know why I'm like this. It's just... Guy, you can't bait my monkey brain like that, guys. You just... That's not fair. He used my monkey brain against me. I saw a low HP SCV and I just had to do it. Hey, Hellions! Oh, okay, I see you. Okay. Yeah, I'm totally about to zap your workers, bro. Follow the Oracle, trust. Okay, so Hellions is actually a little scary. Whee! Oh no, my Oracle. Let's see. Oh, he's building something. Is a Viking? Hey, it's a chance that he just built a Viking and then he's gonna end up canceling it because he realizes that my Oracle is fake. That's actually quite possible. I do have a sentry for this, which is very, very nice. These aliens can't really do anything here. It's very unpleasant for him, I think. Yeah, look. Oh, maybe... Yeah, I used the probe, exactly. Okay, make sure... Ooh! Could have saved one more probe there, but it's okay. I guess we need... I'm gonna build some pylons like this. Let's see. Gate. Warp gate is gonna finish sometime soon. I did, like most of the games, I feel like I did forget it for a little bit, but that's okay. Am I afraid of an attack? I don't think we should be, actually, because... he was playing... I mean, he made Hellions and he played Reaper Expand. Or, sorry, just one gas Expand. With either Marine or Reactor first. Probably Marine first, actually, not 100% sure. I'm gonna hallucinate another Oracle, because why not? I do need to get a... Hey! Oh, well, that's not... Wait, which one? Okay, somehow I managed to click back the right Oracle. Oh, sorry, the... Yeah, the right one. Okay, let me just try and detonate these easily. There we go. Not gonna lose too much. Could have more, I guess. Let's see. Does actually have another one over here. Didn't burrow it yet. That's a little bit annoying. Oh, we didn't actually kill those. Those actually lived on 1 HP. Okay. Maybe I'll make a Phoenix for that, actually. Yeah, I'll make a Phoenix. And now, let's see. Does he have anything ready for my Oracle? He better not. He better not have something ready for this. Here we go, guys. Exactly. Look at this. Beautiful. They're real this time, my friend. He's like, wait, what? Yeah, they're actually real this time. Can I out-micro those? Probably. Oh, he used an auto turret there. Let's warp in some Zealots, I think. Nexus is going to finish soon. I just need to make sure that I start my Twilight, basically. Okay, there we go. Man, these Oracles are popping off. Okay, do not lose that one. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Love you. I'm a little bit afraid of an attack, to be honest, because my gateways are going to be coming online quite late, just like my charge. I could go for stasis wards again as well. Let's see, let's get a pylon out here. At least one stasis ward here would go pretty hard. Oh, I'm a little bit late for that, actually. Okay. Should be able to kill 2 of them fast. Did I make a Phoenix, by the way? I did make a Phoenix. Wait. Oh, no. Okay, the print stayed. I was like, is there still a mine there? What the hell? Okay. Make another one. Where's Mr. Phoenix? Hello? I'm so confused right now. Oh, I shift click it. Okay, that was... My brain actually just melt. I don't know why you are here, but... I mean, I guess I'll deal with you swiftly. He's gonna be able to drop 1 auto turret, but it's not gonna do anything, so... There's that. There we go. He loses it now. Then he shouldn't be able to get anything out here. Let me just activate recharge. Probably gonna drop a couple Widow Mines if I had to guess. Well, it's dying, of course. Zap, zap. There you go. Okay, very nice. I mean, all in all... Once again, a really good start. And really mostly because my oracles did so much damage. I guess I should probably keep that guy over here. Get a second... a 4th base out there. Second forge. Charge is done now, which is very, very nice. I'm actually gonna make a fake oracle again. Because I guess we're on the theme of fake oracles. So I might as well keep building those for my scouting. Instead of the more regular Phoenix. Get a pylon out here. And then I guess we can position our army a little bit on... Well, I should probably position it a bit everywhere, really. Like, with just 1 unit, I mean, right? So I can just see what the hell's going on. You know, I'll give you guys a little hint about me. When I do commentary... I think I've spoken about this before, I'm gonna say it again anyway. When I do commentary, the thing that takes the biggest hit in my gameplay is my mini-map vision. So it's more about making him think that I've seen him than actually having seen him, if that makes sense. That's... Yes, the stasis ward! Oh, he does have those. I mean, I do have a good amount of units already. Do I have enough? That is the question. The answer is... Probably? I want to say there's a Widow Mine over there, which I'm not a big fan of. Oh, he has SCVs as well. Okay, that is unpleasant. Okay, I think we're just gonna go in here right away. Wait, can I... Okay, it's not gonna work, right? No, probably not. Let's see. I'm just gonna put down some This is so dumb what I'm doing right now. Look at this. Wait, one of them? No! Oh, well, actually, kind of. Oh my goodness. Keep in mind, he is pretty much all in with this. Let's get another stasis ward out here, I think. This is the best thing I can do. Probably go for a little bit of a counter-attack. I do have that base as well. Let's make a couple of extra gateways here, I think. Yeah, this is not a counter-attack meant to go to his base, but just to catch the reinforcements more than anything else. Okay. We're gonna make 1 of these. I felt like I built more gateways already before, but I guess not. That stasis ward could do some incredibly heavy lifting, by the way. It totally could. There we go, the stasis ward again! Can you guys believe it? And now his units are kind of stuck. There's actually a couple too many units there. Oh, that was close. I really was super, super close to breaking that, to be honest. No, my gateways! What happened to you? What happened to my beautiful gateways that I was building over there? Now we're gonna go for it. We're gonna be able to... Actually, I shouldn't lift that, to be honest. Okay, there we go. Gonna make a stasis ward over here, please. Oh, never mind. It died instantly. Happens to the best, I guess. Okay. Now you're gonna keep catching the reinforcements, that is for sure. Stasis ward over here could go hard. I'm gonna finish 1 more upgrade, which is fantastic news. Let's see. Okay, I mean, I'm gonna lose everything here. Can I... 1 more warp-in would be fantastic. So I think he's gonna let me have 1 more, right? Exactly, here we go. I don't have a cybernetics core, so I can't make batteries. That's a little bit unfortunate. Okay. Go for a little bit of a counter. Drop another stasis over here. We are killing the reinforcements, which is extremely nice. And I can probably go for his base as well. I think there's a good chance that one of my stasis wards is just gonna absolutely monster pop off. Oh, I thought we were going across. That's my bad. I do have a couple of many 2 workers over here, so... Let's see. Can totally recall these. There we go. Not sure if that's even smart, to be honest. I feel like I might as well just have kept those there. Now, there are a couple stasis wards. Let me run away with these workers. Here we go. Just making sure his natural is thoroughly cooked. If he's not paying attention, he's going to lose the orbital, which is nice. Okay, these stasis wards are going to go pretty hard, I think. Let's see. Still can't make... I can make batteries now. There you go. Okay. Oh, he barely saw that. You guys, I'm going to put 1 really sneakily down here. Here we go. Yes, 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 sir. There we go. It is beautiful, guys. Let's see if we can force a stim. Oh, I actually wanted that Phoenix. That's a little bit of a shame. Guess I'll do a little revelation over here, and then we fight. He's going to see how many units I have. Go up to the high ground, which makes sense, and then I'm just going to do the most deathly surround of all. I'm going to stay here. I refuse to move. Let's see how he's going to do it. Okay, target that medevac. Yes, there we go. We got one. Maybe another one. It's going to be very close. I think we can barely get it, actually, with the Stalker. Oh, okay. Let's see. Warping a couple. I have a Phoenix on the way, I believe, or maybe even 2 Phoenixes. Don't want to lose too many workers over here, I guess. Okay. I don't think he really has anything anymore to say about this, to be honest. Let's make sure that Oracle doesn't die. I got a couple Stalkers from downtown, the Phoenix from uptown. Let's make sure to keep following with my Stalkers. Make sure he isn't able to target fire down the Phoenix. And there we go. Wow. Another absolute banger. This game, I mean, my follow-up was horrendous, to be honest. Like, really, this was so much more of a struggle than it should have been. If I just added my gateways earlier, this would have been pretty clean. But this game, the mind game, 100% worked. No Viking, no Cyclone, no Widow Mines at home. Just was able... It was actually, that's pretty fast. I thought it wouldn't have hit that fast, but it actually did hit pretty fast. I'm looking at the minimap right now. 3 Oracles got into the main base. I want to guess that I killed 12 workers or so. Not quite sure how many I actually killed. Let's see. That's 10. That's going to be 15 workers killed. And all the stasis wards that popped off. All because of the mind game there. He was sure that it was going to be a Twilight. Even when he scouted my base, I think he must have been very, very confused, to be honest. Like, he saw a Twilight late, didn't see tech, saw the 3rd base. I think it must have all been very confusing for him. But that was it for the final game today. Hope you guys had a fantastic time. We tortured a lot of Terrans today. I tortured 5. You guys got to see 4. And yeah, really enjoyable challenge for me. If you guys had a lot of fun, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all for the next video. Adios.